Hi, this is Mel from Mesa, Arizona, and today I wanted to explain to you a little bit the difference between a monoembryonic mango and a polyembryonic mango. Most of the difference is in the seeds, but most of the monoembryonic mangoes are going to be more oval and round like this one here. This is actually an Antonio mango, but there's a lot of different varieties of both mono and polyembryonic mangoes. When you're looking at a polyembryonic mango, many of them will have more of a shape like this, where they have more of a pointed end at each, more pointed at each end, and a little bit longer like this. This is a Manila mango, and this one is a polyembryonic mango. Now, to show you the difference in the pit in size, all of them are going to have this hard husk that you have to cut off, and you have to be real careful when you cut this off so that you don't damage the seed inside. But these are real, like woody, and they're real hard to take off. But I usually use a clipper and clip off the end of it and then peel it back. Do it real careful so you don't damage the pit inside. And then the pit inside will usually have a skin over it, a brown skin. You can see here there's a little bit of remnants of that brown skin left here, but you don't want to damage it, so I didn't want to scrape it or anything like that to try to get that off. But I got off most of it. And when you see the seeds like this and they're pink like that, that means it's a healthy seed. If it's gray, it's probably not going to sprout, but I still try them. But when it's pink and it has a pink color like that, or green, any green to it, then that's a healthier seed. Then the polyembryonic seed is going to have more sections on it. The polyembryonic seed, you can see there's a section here, and then there's another section up here. And so each one of these sections can grow a tree. Where on the monoembryonic seed, you're only going to get one tree. You can get multiple trees. And I've actually gotten up to 5 trees on a polyembryonic seed like this. This one looks like probably only 2, maybe 3 trees will possibly grow off of this seed. But you can see again, it's kind of a pinkish color to it. It's more of a healthy seed like that. Now, there are thousands of different kinds of mangoes. I've been fairly lucky because I've been able to try over 50 different mangoes flavors, because I'm a member of what they call the Arizona Rare Fruit Growers Group. And there we have a yearly mango tasting where we ship in mangoes from all over the world, and we get to try 50 different varieties of mangoes. And we just had one of those a little over a week ago, and we got to try all these different types of mangoes. And then we can get the seeds afterwards from the mangoes that we got the seeds, both poly and monoembryonic seeds. I've got several different varieties of mangoes growing at my house. I'm going to take this off the stand here a second. This one here is actually a Palmer mango. And you see it's getting the new red leaves. When the red leaves first come out, they're kind of a red. Sometimes they're even more red than this. Lighter color, and then they start to turn more your green color. This is a Palmer mango. This is a monoembryonic seed. It is a really good tasting mango also. This one over here I got last year at the seed at the last year at the mango tasting, and this is a Mekong mango. Now this is a polyembryonic, so this mango here will taste just like the mango that I ate that I got the fruit out of, the seed out of this fruit, because this is a polyembryonic seed, and so it's going to taste exactly like the fruit of the parent plant, where the monoembryonic probably isn't going to taste exactly like the parent plant. It could possibly taste better, possibly taste similar, or it may taste worse. So you never know. Now the nice thing is when you plant a seedling from one of these seeds, usually that tree is going to be a little bit healthier tree, especially if it's planted in your climate zone and you've grown it in your climate zone. Then it's going to grow healthier. Now mangoes usually want a pH of somewhere between 6 and 7, and when you're fertilizing them, they don't like a lot of nitrogen, so most use a fertilizer that's higher in phosphorus and potassium. when you're planting that. And I do use a shade cloth and plant them on the east side of my house in Arizona because they would get direct sun. If they got direct sun all day long, it would probably burn them. And so I put them on the east side of the house. And then as they grow up and get taller than the house, they've had a chance to acclimate to our climate here and become stronger and more adapted to our type of climate that we have here. But you can see that the leaves on these are all really green. They're healthy. I do feed them fertilizer, but I do use a low nitrogen, higher phosphate, and higher potassium, and then all your trace minerals. But if you have questions on mangoes, or you're looking at a different variety that you have, you can actually look it up, and it'll tell you, if you look it up on the internet, it'll tell you if it's monoembryonic or polyembryonic. And you can tell a little bit by the shape, but that's not always true on all mangoes. But if you have any more questions that you'd like to put in, go ahead and put it in the comments. If you like this video, I'd love it if you could give me a thumbs up. And if you hit the subscribe button, we do videos on all different types of tropical plants. I have probably 26 different varieties of figs growing in that. And I have jaboticabas, I have canistils, I have white sapote, yellow sapote, orange sapote, which is your mamey sapotes, all growing here in Arizona, which isn't the climate zone for most of these, but if you get them started in a container like these containers here, then gradually they can adapt to your climate. You just have to use shade cloth and put them on the side of the house where they're not going to get direct sun. Now some climates, when you have more humidity and it's not hot and dry like it is in Arizona, you could put them in direct sun, like in Florida and Hawaii and some parts of California where they have a little more humidity than what we do here. But I want to thank you for watching today, and thank you for tuning into our channel and subscribing to our channel. Have a great day.